This is the story of a young vocalist from Norway who possesses such an astonishing mature tone that she leaves music professionals constantly questioning her abilities. Born during 2006, Jordan spent the last decade proving that her vocal stamina, pitch accuracy, and tonal maturity completely defy the standard expectations of the modern music industry. What followed next began on January 10, 2006, within the city of Oslo, Norway. Her heritage represents a deeply multicultural background. Born to a Swedish father and a Norwegian mother, her lineage includes a Japanese grandfather and an Iranian grandmother. That grandmother became the established artist and poet. This rich blend of backgrounds fostered a deep, early connection to the arts. The turning point came when her discovery of music happened almost immediately. 1.5 years old marked the age reportedly started navigating YouTube to find and listen to her favorite songs. She held an unusual fascination with complex melodies from the very beginning. Her early exposure laid the groundwork for a successful musical career. Today, her vocal tone remains completely unmatched. 7 years of age marked the exact moment her private passion became a global spectacle during a highly publicized audition. March 2014 brought to the massive stage of Norway's Got Talent, where she completely avoided choosing a standard pop song. Instead, Billie Holiday's complex and emotionally heavy track, Gloomy Sunday, became her ultimate selection. What followed next was an instantly viral performance that captivated audiences worldwide. Viewers and judges found themselves confronted with a child who possessed the raspy, rich vocals of a seasoned jazz legend. The turning point came when her television appearances began dominating the global entertainment news cycles. 2 months later, in May 2014, she won the entire competition at the age of 8. George's classic standard Summertime served as her winning rendition, and this is where things changed for her professional trajectory. She consistently appeared ready to handle the immense pressure of international stardom. Her victory confirmed her status as a genuine musical phenomenon rather than a temporary viral sensation. Top industry executives quickly realized her immense potential. Global recognition followed. Performing exclusively barefoot became a unique visual signature noticeable to anyone watching her live musical stage shows. This stylistic choice originated during a Middle Eastern trip at just 6 years old. She befriended a shoeless girl, gave the young child her own shoes, and made a profound promise to always perform barefoot while keeping underprivileged children in her thoughts. What followed next was an early dedication to philanthropy that continued to parallel her rapidly rising fame. By December 2014, still only 8 years old, she secured a major performance slot. A Save the Children event provided the stage for her to sing for Nobel Peace Prize laureates, and the turning point came when her humanitarian efforts gained as much attention as her vocal abilities. And this is where things changed regarding her public perception. Audiences respected her deep empathy just as much as her talent. She held a clear vision for using her platform to help others. That dedication elevated her status beyond a typical child star. Her kind actions loudly spoke volumes. Genuine compassion guided her professional career path. Playing multiple instruments expanded her artistic footprint far beyond singing. She mastered piano, violin, guitar, and flute alongside her developing painting skills, proving her immense dedication to the creative arts. November 2015 marked the moment she became the youngest published author in Norway at the time. Two, which translates directly to Between Two Hearts, became her debut literary release. What followed next was a unique family collaboration that brought the written project to life. The published book featured beautiful illustrations created by her talented grandmother. The turning point came when her creative outlets across completely different artistic disciplines. And this is where things changed for her professional identity. She proved herself as a multifaceted creator rather than a single talent performer. Her musical style simultaneously continued to mature into jazz, pop, and soul categories. Comparisons to legendary artists like Amy, Ella, Louis, and Jay Hawkins frequently surfaced in global media reports. Critics praised the vocal range, she all expectations. 10 years of age represented the precise. She uploaded a highly transformative cover of Amy's hit, Back to Black. April 2016 delivered this notable video, which ultimately garnered roughly 13.8 million views across the platform. What followed next showcased her incredible artistic maturity in a completely unexpected way. The 10-year-old actually wrote her own original age-appropriate lyrics to replace the mature themes found in the original song. The turning point came when her discography officially expanded the following year. November 2017 brought the release of her debut extended play, simply titled Jordan the EP. And this is where things changed regarding her geographical location and career aspirations. Realizing the vital need to expand her reach, she made a massive life decision in 2018. Los Angeles, California, became her new home as she relocated from Norway to pursue education and music on a much larger scale. The move signaled her transition from a regional star to a serious international contender. She held truly undeniable vocal talent. Expanding her audience required operating from the center of the global entertainment industry forever. Questioning whether she is actually human remains a common phenomenon dominating much of her online presence today. Across the YouTube platform, vocal coaches, music industry professionals, and reaction channels frequently use titles expressing disbelief at her abilities. What followed next was a massive wave of reviewers dissecting her performances note by note. They repeatedly note her absolute lack of heavy auto-tuning. These professionals appeared stunned by her incredible breath management, pitch accuracy, subharmonics, and total vocal stamina. Such abilities seemed completely impossible for someone her age. The turning point came when she delivered an authentic, raw sound in an era heavily dominated by digital correction. And this is where things changed regarding her industry reputation. She stood out as a purist among heavily manufactured pop stars. When asked about her relentless drive, offered a very simple explanation. She clearly stated that singing remains as important as breathing to her. She absolutely loves to sing. That deep connection to the art form explained her remarkable consistency. Her raw talent spoke louder than any synthetic production ever possibly could. 13 going on 14 marked the exact when her natural breathing and singing culminated in a massive American breakthrough. January 2020 brought to the massive stage of America's Got Talent, The Champions. What followed next was a performance that instantly secured her place in network television history. Judge appeared so moved by the vocal delivery that she awarded the coveted Golden Buzzer. Turning point came when publicly explained her significant decision to Parade magazine shortly after the episode aired. And this is where things changed for international exposure. Stated she pushed the buzzer for a foreigner who seemed like an incredible person. The judge wondered why no one had heard of this talented young artist before that exact moment. Believed their platform held the power to transform this singer into a genuine global superstar. That massive endorsement validated a decade of hard work. Her truly deep dedication fully paid off. Tens of millions of new viewers discovered her pure vocal talent overnight. She proved her capabilities on one of the largest stages available anywhere in the entire modern world. Queen's legendary track, Bohemian Rhapsody, received a completely acoustic interpretation during her highly successful television run. The performance proved so incredibly striking that Queen's official Twitter account publicly praised her vocal delivery. What followed next was sustained streaming dominance that continues today. That acoustic version remains her top track with over 31.2 million streams. Turning point came when the broader music industry moved aggressively to secure her talent following this massive television exposure. And this is where things changed for her business trajectory. August 2020 marked the month she successfully signed her first major record contract. Republic Records acquired her signature during a highly competitive period. She quickly began collaborating with the Norwegian production duo known as. Together, they successfully co-wrote her original single, Million Miles. She held total command over her artistic direction throughout the recording process. The global reach of a major label provided massive distribution networks. Her transition from a viral reality star into a professionally backed recording artist became completely flawless. Surviving the difficult transition from a child prodigy into an adult artist represents the absolute hardest hurdle in the entertainment industry. For navigating this complex transition remained a highly methodical process. November 2023 featured her formal debut as a debutante at the prestigious bal located in Paris. What followed next was a massive shift in her career strategy. Musically, she began navigating toward a fully independent path. Turning point came when she prioritized vocal authenticity over heavily manufactured label constraints. And this is where things changed for her creative freedom. This highly respected move allowed her to reclaim total ownership of her musical output. By May 2024, she announced a major collaborative project with renowned songwriter and producer Gad. The Kite Records label served as the launching pad for this new era. She possessed the rare ability to command an audience without relying on major studio backing. Taking control of her master recordings secured her financial and artistic future. Independence suited her perfectly. She flourished outside the traditional corporate music machine ecosystem boundaries. Early 2026 revealed the now 20-year-old artist successfully managing to retain a massive, dedicated global audience. She accomplished this feat without compromising her foundational jazz and soul roots. Her recent statistics reflect a sustained global footprint across multiple platforms. On Tik, she currently holds approximately 1 million active followers. Her Instagram account sits firmly around 871,000 followers. On YouTube, her channel boasts nearly 986,000 subscribers alongside a staggering total exceeding 123.6 million channel views. What followed next was equally consistent streaming success. She maintains roughly 380,000 followers and 704,000 monthly listeners on. Hits like her acoustic Fly Me to the Moon surpassed 23.3 million streams. Love Don't Let Me Go sits over 15.5 million streams, while it's pulled 15 million views since May 2023. The turning point came when her philanthropic scale matched her streaming numbers. Reports indicate she raised millions of dollars for environmental causes and children's charities worldwide. And this is where things changed the industry's perspective. The answer to her humanity lives inside her deeply authentic voice.